Okay, joining me this morning is Mike Miller with Specialty Roofers. Mike, thanks for coming back on this morning.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
So back on June 11th, you and I chatted about the Roofs for Responders giveaway that you guys were doing, where you were kind of taking nominations for first responders and you guys were going to give a roof away. How's that been going?
It went unbelievable. Just um, had so many entries, almost 100. Um, a lot of the employees got involved, went around giving out baskets, spreading the word. It was just amazing seeing the positive feedback. I mean, at one of the days, we actually had the chief of police in Fort Walton Beach stop by our office and drop off a thank you note, which really touched a lot of people at the office. So our kids got involved; they loved it. Some of the firefighters were just amazing, letting the kids check out the trucks as we gave them gift baskets. Really an awesome thing.
100 entries coming in. That's quite a feat. Were you guys expecting so many?
I wasn't. I figured we would have a bunch, but not that many. They flowed in, that's for sure. And the one thing that really caught my attention too, I'd say about 60% of the entries started off telling us how they thought they weren't really deserving, but they did need a new roof. And we just think that's how most first responders feel. They're out to help people, and they do that every day, and they're just so modest. I it was just great, and I really want to give Erin Bacher a big thank you right now because, as you know, she put so much energy into this, and I don't think we would have got the feedback and the entries we did without her help.
Yeah, and I imagine, you being a former first responder, hearing those stories coming in, were touching to you, and I'm sure it was something you could kind of relate to.
Yeah, definitely. I remember when I was a firefighter having schools come in and the Boy Scouts and showing them the trucks and just seeing the kids' eyes light up and going around with our kids, meeting a lot of these first responders. Um, we really got a good feel for what they do day to day. I mean, we were at one fire department when the alarm started going off and they had to take off right after we got there. And the kids were confused and kind of explained, hey, they have an emergency, they're going to possibly save someone's life. And the kids just were amazed by that.
So, with today being National Giveaway Day, you guys have changed things up slightly. Originally, you were just going to draw one name and kind of pick someone, but now it's changed a little bit. You're actually going to draw three names and kind of give people an idea of the three stories behind who these people are, and let the public kind of vote on it, right?
That's right. And this was brought up by one of our employees. We were having people read the different entries, and I saw one of the girls at the office even get a tear in her eyes. She's reading about this entry, and so one of our employees said, it'd be nice to pick three and let the public kind of get involved. And I love the idea. Pass it by Erin. She agreed. So that's where we're at. I have all the entries, and I figured today with you, I'd go ahead and pull three out, read the names off, and then we can let the public give us their input on who should win.
I love the idea. If you have the names, I'm ready. Let's pick them up.
All right, you got it. I'll dig in here and grab one at a time. All right, the first one I picked out is Christy Heitger. She's a child protective investigator out of Defuniak Springs.
Okay.
And I have some more information on her, but let's leave it at that for now. We got their name and
Yeah.
all right. All right, the second one is Peter Normandin. And actually, he's nominating his son, Tyler. He's a firefighter in Niceville.
Okay.
And the third is Perry Heslip, which is a police officer and also in the Army National Guard out of Mary Esther.
Awesome.
So that's our 3.
Awesome. Well, I think what we're going to end up doing is we will put those stories and a little bit of background about those 3 people that you just picked on our website, where people will be able to go to read their stories and kind of vote on who they would like to see win the roof.
That's great. That's great.
So with 100 nominations coming in, and we saw a lot of people that just kind of said, "Hey, this is really great. You know, I don't necessarily qualify. I'm not a first responder, but I still need help." What other kind of options do specialty roofers offer for people as far as roofs go?
Yeah, well, we offer free estimates. We also always approach any kind of call as trying to repair first and foremost if they don't need a new roof. But we also offer financing, which is a great option for a lot of people. I mean, financing is kind of a new thing in the roofing industry. It hasn't been around a long time, but I mean, I think the last roof we financed was $135 a month. It was very
It's not
affordable.
bad.
Yeah, it's not. And they just couldn't come up with all the money at once. So it was a great option for them. It's not for everyone, but the rates are good. And we're just seeing a lot more interest in that. And for the person that just can't come up with all the money at once, this might be something that interests them. And also because of just all the entries we got and how much fun we had with this, I'll keep you posted on the next one, but we're already working on giving a free roof out for a teacher. And we're also looking at somebody in the military. So that'll be coming up before long. I think we're going to start doing this quarterly.
That would be amazing. And I think in the next day, we will have all the information on the website for the public to go out and start voting. And then we will follow up and see who the winner is at the end of the campaign.
We're excited. And I really appreciate your time.
All right, guys, there you have it. Mike Miller with Specialty Roofers. Be on the lookout for the link to go and vote for the 3 nominees and cast your vote at who you would like to see get this roof. Mike, thanks for joining me this morning.
You're welcome. Thanks, Jared.